We are a distracted society. It's never been easier or faster to communicate, and with that comes the constant pull for our attention. The need to access information as quickly as possible has caused many of us to forget how to mentally digest what's going on around us. I'm Julie Golob, a pro shooter, instructor, author, and mom sharing a passion for safe, responsible gun ownership. Thank you for joining me. Think about it. So much of self-defense and concealed carry training today addresses situational awareness. By using our senses, we become aware of potentially compromising situations where things can go badly. This skill used to be something we picked up through acquired learning from our family members or friends. It's now something that has to be taught. What many refer to as a sixth sense may very well become the lost sense as humans increasingly block out the world. They focus on what's going on right in front of their noses on a screen and shove buds into their ears to either shut out the world or be constantly entertained. Even what used to be considered common sense, learned through everyday experiences, is lost unless it receives specific attention. I'm constantly looking for ways to teach my daughters how to be cognizant of what's going on around them. Being in quarantine with so much of our senses cut off from social interactions or the limited single sensory attention we're getting through screens, it's never been more important. Kind of a long intro here, but I wanted to share with you a neat resource that I have found to be very helpful. It's called Smart Choices, and they sent me their flashcard system to review. The deck is designed to help you talk to your family about different situations so that they can make wise decisions if they find themselves in a similar situation. As a mom that's homeschooling now, I love that these come in a card format. You can call me old school, but I am a little concerned about how much we've become reliant on electronics. There's very good research that indicates how children learn better by doing things like turning pages and learning to not just print, but writing in cursive as well. These actions activate different parts of their brains. I'll leave some links below in case you want to learn more, and I so love that we can just flip through and feel these cards. Definitely something I appreciate as a mom, and we can do these anywhere. We don't have to have a device. Plus. As for the cards themselves, here's one with a photo of a pistol with ammo. As a mom who shoots, guns are not taboo in our family. We have active discussions around them. This card shows a firearm left on a table. Because of my children's knowledge, we can dig deeper and I can ask my kids if they think the pistol is loaded. I can ask them to tell me our family rules when it comes to guns. We can have a conversation about what to do and how to address this situation if they were at a friend or family member's house. On the back of the card, Smart Choices offers up simple bullet points for potential topics to discuss as well. Here's another example. It's a photo of someone alone on a set of train tracks. The obvious danger is playing on the tracks, and that's addressed in the bullet points, along with what could happen if this person tripped and fell, and the fact that trains can't stop quickly. The card also encourages discussion using personal experiences and even your imagination. The person in the photo could be a teenage girl. Her head is down. Maybe she's having a hard time at school or at home. With my own teenage daughter, I can talk to her specifically about healthy alone time, that we all need our space every now and again, and that's okay. Walking around alone on the train tracks is not the safest option, and instead, we can talk about better ways to address that feeling of space and being alone with our thoughts. I can also relate to my children that I am always there for them to listen and help, even when it's uncomfortable or tough. There may be no train tracks near your home. You may not have or use tools like this chainsaw pictured in this card. Yet having cards like these allow you to address potentially dangerous scenarios your kids may encounter, even the ones less likely, so that your children can make smart choices. They may even think back to this kind of situational preparedness training when they're adults. In the deck, there are photos that deal with obvious dangers like fire, broken glass, to ones that are a little bit more subtle in nature, like potential bullying situations and peer pressure. We know that photos can trigger memories or experiences differently, and so it's important to explore different perspectives. Your kids may even surprise you with what they see and talk about in each card. I appreciate that though there are suggestions of what to talk about, you as a parent guide these conversations based on your environment, your children's maturity level, and what you believe is important. You control the pace too. So even though Smart Choices is clearly designed for children in mind, there's a lot of benefit to you as an adult going through these cards because you can see things and open your eyes to potentially dangerous situations as well. It's a good reminder for everyone to think about what could happen and to be as safe as possible. I'd love to hear the different ways you teach the little ones in your life how to be aware of what's going on around them and how to avoid bad situations. Let me know in the comments section below. If you're homeschooling and want to add this as a health block, or if you're looking for a tool that helps you address issues and potentially dangerous scenarios in a calm and controlled environment, I'll leave a link to Smart Choices and how you can learn more, not only about the topics addressed, but the reasoning behind it all as well. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, and live your life fully loaded.